What if the secret to attracting wealth has been hiding in plain sight, not in a bank, not in a trend, but in the way you think, feel, and move through the world? Stay with me for the next 20 minutes, and I'll reveal how one of history's boldest minds, Nikola Tesla, can help you rewire your mindset, focus your energy, and turn consistent action into real financial success. Here's the hook. Wealth follows energy. Tune your signal, and opportunities start showing up. This is not magic. It's alignment. The discipline to direct your focus, the courage to upgrade your beliefs, and the persistence to act even when results come slowly. In this video, you'll learn practical steps for building wealth, a clear explanation of Tesla's famous quote, the difference between an abundance mindset and a scarcity mindset, how to anchor new financial behaviors, and daily affirmations to keep you locked in. I'll also share stories and examples so you can apply this immediately. Let's begin with the man whose ideas still power our world, Nikola Tesla. Then we'll connect his philosophy to the law of attraction, and most importantly, to your money, your choices, and your future. Ready? Take a breath, open your mind, and let's tune your life to the frequency of success. Who was Nikola Tesla really? Most people know him as a genius inventor, the mind behind alternating current, radio transmission advances, the Tesla coil, and a stream of breakthroughs that reshaped modern life. But there's another side to Tesla that's equally compelling. His philosophy of energy. Tesla believed the universe is an ocean of energy. He spoke of frequency and vibration not as metaphors, but as the fundamental language of reality. He saw patterns where others saw chaos. He treated ideas as electrical currents, invisible, powerful, and world-changing when properly directed. He lived with intensity. He worked with obsessive focus. He believed that what we give our energy to multiplies. And even though he faced financial challenges, betrayal, and fierce competition, his breakthroughs came from a mind disciplined to create, regardless of circumstances. So why does Tesla matter to your wealth? Because money responds to the same laws of focus, frequency, and vibration. Focus is where your attention goes. Frequency is the mindset you hold most often. Vibration is the feeling and action you produce daily. Combine those three, and you generate results. Tesla's life shows that unconventional thinking, bold experimentation, and relentless iteration produce compounding progress. It also shows that genius alone isn't enough. You need strategy, relationships, and the ability to convert ideas into value. That's the bridge between creativity and wealth. Think about your own life. Where is your attention going every day? What beliefs are you rehearsing on repeat? And what actions are you taking that signal to yourself and to others that you are serious about building value? Tesla's message invites us to step beyond wishful thinking and into intentional living. Not just hoping for a better financial future, but engineering one by tuning our minds like precision instruments. Now, let's connect this to the law of attraction. At its core, the law of attraction says, like attracts like. The thoughts you dwell on, the emotions you amplify, and the actions you repeat shape the opportunities you notice, the people you meet, and the results you create. Skeptical? Good. Let's make it practical. Your brain has a filter called the reticular activating system. It highlights what you've told yourself is important. If you decide to learn sales, you suddenly spot books, mentors, and openings you ignored before. If you decide to build an income stream, you start noticing problems you can solve. Your focus creates visibility. Beliefs act like programming. If you carry the belief, money is hard to make, you'll hesitate, avoid risk, and miss chances. If you hold money as the reward of value, you'll search for ways to serve better, negotiate smarter, and build assets. Same world, different frequency. Emotion adds voltage. When you attach clear feelings, confidence, gratitude, determination to your goals, you increase your willingness to act and your resilience when obstacles appear. That's vibration. It's not mystical, it's motivation wired into your nervous system. Finally, action grounds the circuit. Without consistent action, attraction collapses into fantasy. With action, it becomes a strategy. Every cold email, every study session, every product improvement sends a signal. I am creating value. And the market responds, sometimes slowly, then all at once. Think of attraction as a loop. Focus determines what you notice, beliefs determine what you attempt, emotion fuels persistence, Action converts potential into results. Repeat that loop, and you gain momentum. Momentum compounds into wealth. Let's talk mindset. Abundance versus scarcity. This single distinction quietly drives your financial life. Scarcity mindset says there's not enough. Not enough money, not enough opportunities, not enough time. It breeds fear, hoarding, hesitation, and envy. It freezes creativity because you're focused on protecting what little you have. Abundance mindset says value can be created, opportunities can be developed, skills can be learned, relationships can be built. It doesn't deny reality. It expands it by asking better questions. How can I increase my value? Who can I help? What assets can I build? In practice, scarcity people cut learning first. Abundance people protect learning like oxygen. Scarcity people avoid feedback. Abundance people seek it because it accelerates improvement. Scarcity negotiates from desperation. Abundance negotiates from options. Here's the truth. Abundance doesn't start with money. It starts with behavior. You choose to act like an owner of your future. You build habits that increase your optionality, skills, savings, relationships, and reputation. As your options grow, your confidence rises. As your confidence rises, better options appear. That's the frequency shift. So ask yourself, which mindset shows up when you receive a paycheck, an invoice, or a surprise bill? Which mindset shows up when you consider investing, building a side business, or asking for a raise? Train abundance daily, and scarcity loses its grip. Let's get tactical. Here are practical steps to attract wealth. The Tesla way: align energy, direct focus, and execute consistently. Step 1. Define a clear financial target. Not get rich someday, but precise numbers and timelines, like increase monthly income by $1,000 within 4 months, or invest $500 per month into a broad index fund for the next 5 years. Clear targets sharpen focus. Step 2. Audit your inputs. What content are you consuming? Who are you listening to? Your environment tunes your frequency. Replace low-value noise with mentorship, skill building, and proven frameworks, channels, books, and courses that raise earning power and financial intelligence. Step 3. Choose a primary income engine. You can't master everything at once. Pick one domain to become unignorably valuable. Sales, coding, design, marketing, copywriting, data, project management, real estate, or a craft you already practice. Learn high-leverage skills inside that domain. Find clients, close deals, deliver outcomes. Step 4. Daily reps. Wealth is built by boring excellence. Write outreach messages. Price your service. Improve your product. Record content. Study for 1 focused hour. 10 years of mastery are built from 60-minute bricks stacked every day. Step 5. Build assets, not just income. Assets pay you while you sleep. Client lists, digital products, equity, royalties, real estate investments, code, media libraries, and operating systems. Ask weekly, what am I building today that will pay me next year? Step 6. Measure and iterate. Track key metrics, outreach, meetings, conversion rate, average order value, revenue per hour, savings rate, investment contributions. What gets measured improves. Iterate like an engineer. Step 7. Protect your downside. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Ensure what you can afford to replace, and avoid debt that doesn't increase earning power. Step 8. Compound relationships. Introduce people, share wins and resources, and follow up with value. Your network amplifies your signal. Step 9. Systemize decisions. Use simple rules like, I invest a fixed percentage monthly. I never spend windfalls. I allocate them. And I learn 1 hour before entertainment. Systems convert motivation into momentum. Step 10. Shift. Move from idea to market quickly. Launch the offer, post the video, email the list, make the call. Reality is the best teacher. Let's ground this with examples. Example 1. Maria, a teacher who loves design, chooses freelance presentation design. Target: 3 clients at $500 each within 90 days. She studies 1 hour nightly, posts a sample deck daily, and messages 10 prospects per weekday. In 6 weeks, she lands her first client, reinvests in better tools, and raises her rate to $750. Within 5 months, she replaces her salary. Focus, frequency, and daily vibration created momentum. Example 2. Daniel works in sales but feels stuck. He reframes money as the reward for solving problems. scripts a new pitch, practices with a mentor, and studies negotiation. He starts each morning with outreach and ends each day reviewing numbers. In 3 months, his close rate doubles. His income rises because his value increases. Example 3. Priya wants long-term wealth. She automates investing. Every paycheck funds diversified index funds and a small skill fund for courses and coaching. She treats learning as an asset that raises lifetime earnings. 10 years later, her portfolio and skill set exceed expectations. None of these stories required luck, only clarity, skill building, and consistent action. That's the Tesla approach to money. Align your internal energy with your external execution. Here are daily wealth affirmations. Breathe, stand tall, repeat after me. I direct my focus toward creating value. I learn skills that increase my income. I act daily even when motivation fades. I build assets that pay me over time. I manage money with clarity, respect, and intention. I am worthy of financial success, and I prove it with action. Let's bring it home with Tesla's famous words. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Energy is your capacity to do meaningful work. Protect it with sleep, health, gratitude, and purpose. Pour it into the right problems. Frequency is your dominant mindset, the beliefs you rehearse most. Upgrade them with evidence, education, and environment. Choose the story that moves you forward. Vibration is the feeling of action. It's the courage to send the message, make the offer, study the skill, and repeat tomorrow. When your energy is high, your frequency is abundant, and your vibration is consistent, you become magnetic. People trust you, opportunities stick, momentum compounds. Wealth is not an accident. It is the echo of aligned days, focus, beliefs, and actions practiced until they become identity. So here is your next step. Set a clear financial target for the next 90 days. Pick one income engine. Study for 1 hour daily. Ship something every week. Track your numbers. Protect your downside. Build one asset, and never stop learning. If this message lit a spark, subscribe to Money Road. Join a community dedicated to turning insight into action, discipline into freedom, and ideas into income. Your future is calling. Answer with action, today.